everybody, watching and welcome back to Football Manager 2020, where we're in a very difficult period of the Championship season. We have just been thrashed 4-0 by Fulham and then lost narrowly 1-0 at Middlesbrough. We've got two games coming up this episode, the midweek game against Luton Town, and then we have a home game against Huddersfield Town. Hopefully able to pick up a win and possibly even a draw in these fixtures to try and get ourselves going again. In terms of tactics, this has been our preferred so far. I am also created this formation here and this formation here, which is really narrow. But I think given we're at home, I think we might go a bit more attacking, see what the result is. Now we've got a space for a defender, which would be Lumber, I guess, to come in there. Zanella, I think we'll play Lumber instead. He's got the relationship with Capani. Sanderson looking out to get a game. Romero's going to come in instead of Gregory. And in fact, in terms of who our best keeper is, Tom Scott just edges it. So we will continue with him. Suffrage, Costas need some game time. Olyinka and Carvalho getting rid of. Rossiter not quite ready for a game yet. So that's the side we're going to go with. Hopefully Capani and Rocky can get going again. And Manvelian is getting a game as a trequartista. So we'll give him a shot. Let us go. Says you would prefer the number 22, but you can't have that. You have the number 32 though. Come on, guys. To survive this season. All our investments coming in our club, in our training facilities, youth facilities. I have asked for an improvement of our data facilities as well. I forgot to maybe mention that. Capani can run down the left. Always get excited when he runs at the defence. Skips past one. Pulls it back to Drea, good effort, and Evans holds on. Drea can't get the ball to Capani, but Bove now has it to Broha, to Sanderson, to Drea, to Capani. He's got an overlap, doesn't need it. Rocky scores. Capani and Rocky link up, and it's 1-0. Less than 5 minutes gone. Drea finds Capani really well. Continues inside. The run by Lumber is amazing. Rocky hits it first time though. And it's 1-0. Here we go. Sanderson to Bove. Back to Sanderson. Chance to cross. He doesn't take it. Bove has it. He does cross. Flicked away. And here come Luton. Good challenge though by the defence. And then Broha gets involved too. Manvelian. Drea. Goes into Boro on the right, who crosses to Drea, to Manvelian. Capani, good save. Manvelian linking things together quite nicely. Capani crosses. McGlaw has it to Drea. Blocked. McGlaw goes back to Lumber. And Panzu has it, crosses it in. McGlaw brings it away. Bro keeps it in, saves Saves the throw, but he's giving it away. And Collins, good save by Scott, who prevents the corner. No, he doesn't. What happened there? Palmero away by Manvelian. It's really strange. Here it is. Scott saves. And then walks it out to play. Anyway, not a worry. There's Sanderson. Gives it to Broha. Sunderland lead against Middlesbrough. Kapani has it. He stays inside. Gives it to Rocky from distance. It's a good strike, but Evans grabs it comfortably. Kapani with a dangerous free kick. Broha into the area. Good save by Evans. Quarter of the game gone. 1-0 Blyth. Plenty of shots. Plenty of possession. I'm going to go a bit more positive. Ugalumba throws it into Manvelian to Dreher. Good ball. No one there for Broha to knock it down to. And Panzu goes down the line but gives it to Sanderson. Who gives it back to Broha, back to Sanderson. Linking up well, inside to Bove. Sanderson has it again. Goes inside to Bove. He gives it to Manvelian, who strikes and the defender blocks. Guano. Nothing really coming of it. Ugalumba to Ugumbo. Kapani. He likes to run, and he does. It's tackled up by Palmero, Blas, and eventually they get it to Evans, who scoops it up. Boro heads it to Bove, gets it back. He's going to cut back in. He does, he gives it to Bove, who gives it to Dreher, to Manvelian, who's finding space nicely. Can't seem to get his long distance strikes away though. Just put a pause in there. I'm going to go and have a look at what this rule does for him. So if we look at, oh there we go, right. So it's a trick quarter. I want to make sure we're using long shots. So he needs to be in attacking midfield there. Yeah, okay. That's easy enough. Let's just go back to that. Attacking midfielder support. Okay, confirm those changes. Again, back underway. Sanderson to Bove. Really strange choice of pass. He's put the pressure directly back on us. Gumbo can't quite get the interception. Gets the tackle in though. Really strange choice by Bove to play that ball. Anyway, Sanderson has it 6 minutes to go. He breaks down the right. Beats Makengo. Gives it to Broha. Gives it to Bove. That's a more sensible ball. And Manvelian puts it wide of the post. Palmero, dangerous free kick. Away by Ugalumba. Johnson, Collins back in. Blocked by whoever that is. Rocky breaks. It was Ugalumba with the block. Rocky gets caught in possession. Ugumbo gets over to clear the danger. 3 minutes to half time. Crossed in. And Panzu. Quarters. Oh. It's like a pinball in there. It's managed to get it behind for a corner. Palmero to take. Flicked away by Broha. Sort of inviting too much attention at the moment. And we make it half time. Dominant in possession, dominant in everything else. 1-0. Manvelli not having the greatest game. Another 10-15. Only 4,800 in the ground today. Number wiped out by Guano. He's lucky not to pick up a yellow for that. Manvellian to Bove to Sanderson. To Bove to Sanderson. To Bove. Beats two men, beats a third. Crosses nicely. Rocky with a lovely flicked header. But remains 1-0. Kapani, dangerous cross, a gun ball over the top. We'll make a substitution. Deriva plays an attacking midfielder. Ridley. Plays a shadow striker. So let's do that. So Manvellian comes off for Ridley, who goes to be a shadow striker. We'll go with that. We can always take Rocky off, move Ridley to centre forward and bring Sanders on, of course, if we want to. Broha's going to come off for Wright Phillips. Towards the last 10 minutes, Sanderson has picked up an injury. What are we going to do here then? So McGlaw is going to go to right back. Everyone shuffles a long one and Sanderson comes off for Zanella. There we go. That's the final change. Sunderland ones each with Middlesbrough as we approach the final 8 minutes. Palmero, dangerous free kick. Oh, squares it to Zuma. Palmero, Zuma. Zuma's into the area. Chance straight at Scott. 5 minutes left. Cannot afford to throw away 3 points here. 2 minutes to go of normal time. 5 minutes to be added on. Right, that's 3. Zanella to Kapani. Squared above to Wright Phillips. Looks to be his man. Crosses wonderfully. Kapani smashes it in with a volley. From no distance at all, but a really tight angle. 2-0 and the game is done. A wonderful ball by Wright Phillips, the substitute. Beats his man, which is Cabango. Into the 18-yard box, towards the back post, 6 yards out. Nothing really Evans could do but pray. 20 seconds to go. Evans takes a goal kick. Here's Collins. Only really looking for a consolation. Ogulumba clears with a header. Wright Phillips away to Kapani, to Dreher, to Zanella. Chance to get a ball in. Gives it to Kapani. Smash one, go on. Dreher. Blocked by the defender. Ridley beats his man. He's into the area. Over the top. And 2-0 is all she wrote. Absolute thumping. Kapani getting player of the match. Rocky getting a goal as well. 3 points. Our big 2 players getting on the score sheet. That's what it's all about. We jump back up to 12th. Ahead of Middlesbrough after Sunderland hold them to a draw. It's a good, important point for Sunderland, who are only 2 points off the drop. And we are now 11 points clear of Portsmouth. We've got a point against top of the league, Brighton. Okay. If the Akers is disappointed, they're going to struggle. Sanderson out for 6 to 8 days. We've got a press conference. Nice to be able to think we're no longer involved in a relegation battle. Most have to. Right now we're absolutely in. One match at a time. Each game as it comes. Be by far the better team. It's always good to get an early goal. Like the style of football we play. We do. Right, let's have a quick look at what the board are thinking. Still unhappy about Fulham, fine. And Volpe I don't really get. And they're upset about the 1-0 defeat, which is understandable. The data analysis facilities will be done in a couple of weeks. At the moment, I think it's poor. It's only costing like 24,000, by the way. Sorry, facilities. Yeah, so it's poor at the moment. We'll have to see what that goes to. We've then got the youth facilities and training facilities are both in the planning phase, as is the stadium expansion. Really looking forward to all that work being done. At the moment, our average attendance is just under 5,000. So hopefully if we can stay in the league we can increase that, and with us having a larger stadium we might be able to get some additional cash in. QPR and Brentford draw. McGlaw and Zanella both happy with my comments. Good. No offers for 2 players. I just want more than he's worth on paper. Carvalho. Gumbo showing pleasing progress. Good. And Romero. Fine player. Contribution. In progress as a club. Everyone's got a job. Look forward to working with him. I mean, it's a daft interview. We know he's about to retire. It's a stopgap. It suits both of us. You know, that's the answer, but you don't get any of those choices. Okay. So Huddersfield at home up next. So I might try the same formation. No offers for Ollie Inker. Okay, then transfers. Ah, I was wondering where it had gone. Okay, so yes, we've got the ammo code coming in. Look at that level of flare. Needs to work on his long shots though. When he does join. Have to shuffle the back line a bit. Ian can do his brief. Castro finishes scouting Brown. Pizzoni. From National. Brule. Percher. Caston. Okay, let's go to Scouting Centre. Shortlist. Phil Barlow, that's the guy we want. Make an offer. So let's add that. Remove it, and then let's add that. And remove it. Okay, so we can definitely do some form of deal here. $250,000. Let's do 350. So if we did That's 125, 525, 575. Let's add 10 games at 2,500, right? Make offer. Huddersfield at home. So sorry, just to explain, that was the goalkeeper that I was looking at to come in as our first choice. And our game has been postponed due to a waterlogged pitch, which is disappointing. So that concludes the month of November, and I guess we'll conclude this episode pretty much. Hang on a second. Alright, okay, that was just showing me that. Second round of the FA Cup is going on, so we should see the draw for the third round on Monday. Nottingham Forest Blyth has been rearranged. Okay. Really important December coming up. 7 games. Plus there's always potential for more postponements. And that's how everyone else has got on. So looks like Luton might have got a win. They did at Sunderland. Wow, Sunderland in big trouble, losing at home to Luton. Birmingham drew with Bristol. So actually the bottom 4 are quite adrift already, 5 points. Sunderland 14, Luton 13, Portsmouth 12, Swansea 10. We're up on 23 with a game in hand. And that game in hand is against Huddersfield, who have ambitions for automatic promotion, you would imagine. Maybe not, maybe playoffs. Move it on a bit. Brian, get him in. We don't have a game for 6 games, so 6 days, sorry. Right, Phillips, Yusufaj, Ridley, Dimitri C, Rossiter, Romero. And you can always be available as can you. 2 suggestions. No to those. Important dates in December coming up. Good stuff. Carvalho is wanted, Olyinka isn't. Oh, and we've completed our data analysis facilities. Port Vale have stalled over our Barlow bid. It's going to be annoying when someone else comes in from. Financial fair play. And the data analysis facilities have been updated. So they were poor. They're still poor. Well, that's not very good, is it? Okay. Let's continue. It's the first time we made the 3rd round of the FA Cup where we haven't been wanting to get a difficult away game. Love a nice easy home game. Amazing how your priorities can change with the little bit of investment and the sale of a player for a few million quid. Is this the 3rd round draw coming up tonight? Just saw that. Fair enough. How's the Premier League table going? Newcastle. Have they got a manager yet? Unai Emery took the job. enough. Da Costa resumes full training. Brentford. There's our scouting meeting, all of these players to look at. We do still want to be signing young, I think. But still got to be good. And here is the third round draw. So we don't want that. Or just get a massive like away draw against Man City or something, which would be really annoying. Take that. Take that. There's Newcastle gone. Stoke we don't want. Don't want Blackburn. We take Rovers. We take Middlesbrough probably. Actually no, we wouldn't. Not away from home. Don't want Burnley. Oh, there's Man City have gone. We take Torquay. We take Mansfield. We take them, I suppose. We got Chelsea. Bournemouth we don't want. We take Port Vale. Don't want them. Don't want them. Don't want them. Don't want them. No. Reading we don't want. Derby we don't want. Not many left, only 17 teams left to draw. Don't want them. Yes, a home draw. Right, so who don't we want? We don't want Leicester. Everton, Leeds, Liverpool. West Ham. That'll do. Millwall going pretty well. Burton going pretty well. But the home advantage should be good. Could be easier, could be a hell of a lot worse. Oh, they've accepted the offer for Boro. Start negotiations. So he wants to be an important player, which absolutely will be. We don't want you treating us like that. Right, now what we don't want is for them to have a mandatory minimum fee release fee. It's not mandatory. I mean, it's mandatory, but I can flex the amount. So 4 years. Right, put in our usual caveats here. Wage after international appearances. $9 million there, 5.25 million there. Unused sub fee, 250. Clean sheet, you can have £1,000. Appearance fee at 500 quid. Signing on fee, we're paying a canny bit of money for you. £3,000. What you arguing about? Can't believe you even came back to negotiate that, like. It's really annoying. Okay, so hopefully we can get that deal done. Finance wise, we still have enough. Capanian team of the week. go out for 1 or 2 days. Come on, we just want Boro to see he's going to join us just before we play Brentford. Blyth face the impossible in an away trip to Brentford. Currently 8th, I wouldn't say why it's impossible. Oh, Jan can do his team talk. Bristol at home to Palace. Bristol be 10 men. And that is the end of the episode. Slight overrun. We're just going to criticise Romero for not training hard enough. And then we'll call that the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining. Hoping you enjoy. Hopefully we will get Boro signed up very, very soon, because we could do with him come January. And yeah, let's get some reinforcements over the line. Till next time, stay safe. Bye bye.